Oh, hey, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at you, act like you never knew the camera was there. Man, you corny.
Huh?
No, seriously, you corny.
You guessing.
I know.
You guessing.
You a lot cornier than a freak on a leash.
Damn, that's really corny.
I can't even come back on that.
Shouldn't. You should be coming undone.
Oh, I'm always undone. No, but as you can see, I'm back in the shop. I'm back at the table. And no, this is not our cameraman. This is the one and only, the host with the most. Shout out to our cameraman. He did a good job on the last episode.
Yeah, thank you.
But this is a brand new episode of Rodimus, ranting with Rodimus. You see how these guys got me all?
Jeez, even in 2016.
You don't even know who you are anymore.
I know, man. Like,
jeez, even in 2016, you can't get your shit together.
It's early in the year. What can I say? But I'll get it together, though. I'll get it together. But as I said, this is a new episode, and this episode is entitled "Just Fire Me." Now, last week.
Oh, you want to be fired from the shop? All right, that's it.
No, out of the cannon into the sun.
No, you know what?
Get the PVC.
You out?
No, no, but seriously, like.
No, he's gonna strike.
Yeah. I'm better strike than everybody else. But I'll get my way though.
You don't get fired from the biz just like Shane O'Mac.
No.
No, he got fired so bad that he's forbidden to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, like last week. All these coaches getting fired, everybody losing their jobs, going here and there. Last week was rivalry week.
Yeah, this was pre-recorded back in 2015 and released in 2016.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the illusion is gone.
I know, but yeah. Here's what kills me. I want to talk about LSU. I'm just done with LSU because. They were talking about.
Was that Les Miles?
Yeah.
He got fired?
No, they're gonna keep him.
No,
they're keeping him.
They announced that they were gonna fire him Friday, and then Saturday they were like, "Nope, we fooled you."
Yeah, like the AD got up at the press conference like, "Oh, we're gonna keep him."
Did they win or did they lose?
They won against.
And so they won, so they're gonna keep him.
Yeah, it was basically like they were playing life or death. Like
if they had lost, they were gonna let him go.
Yeah, but then like. They were trying to get Jimbo Fisher from Florida State if they decided to let him go. But he said he didn't want the job, so he's going to stay at Florida State.
Yeah.
But, like, that's what pissed me off. Like, they got up saying, oh, we're going to fire him, and then they got to pay him all this money for a buyout. But then they eventually kept him. And then, with Mark Richt at Georgia, I'm kind of glad they got rid of him. So he's a good coach, but he just needs something different.
Yeah.
So he's going to Miami. He actually graduated from Miami.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
Wait, who's going to Miami?
Mark Richt.
Ah.
So yeah, but
they definitely need him after this piss poor season.
Yeah, trust me. Miami had a very piss poor season, especially when they played Clemson and they showed nobody there at the stadium.
55-0. I would have walked out on them ages ago.
Well, I mean, they did show fans fighting each other.
Not as bad as the Louisville game last week.
Yeah.
That pistol whip though.
Boy. But anyway,
they're crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Right in his crack of face.
But that could have killed me about
right in his bluegrass face.
Yep.
What school are you talking about?
The Louisville, Kentucky from last week.
Oh.
Where
it's probably a Bruce Springsteen fan that deserved it.
No, a fan of the losing team pistol whipped another fan of.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Bragging about it.
I think it was bragging.
Yeah, he got pistol whipped after the game. But no, that's what kills me about these schools. If you're gonna fire somebody, fire them. Quit playing games with us.
Yeah.
It really makes no sense. Like that's what kills me about LSU. Like it just made me more of a Les Miles fan than anything because LSU we're gonna fire him, but then we're gonna keep him.
Yeah.
Like. I would have been like, fuck it. If you gonna fire me, because you done paid me enough money.
Yeah. If you gonna fire me anyway, you gonna have to pay me anyway. Whether or not I stay or go, you gonna have to pay me.
Yeah, you gonna have to pay me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like with Mark Richt, Georgia's got to pay him $4.1 million buyout.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Then his coach said still gonna get paid.
Yeah.
But like I said, like Josh said, if you gonna fire me, fire me.
Either way, any coach, that's the basic thing. When you sign on with an NFL team, you have a contract. Even coaching a college football team, you have a contract. They cannot just fire you. They have to buy you out. If they're going to fire you, they have to pay you that percentage specified in your contract of what they were overall. So say Nick Saban's worth $120 million, 10%, they'd have to give him, over $10 million just to buy him out, say go.
Yeah.
They can't just say, oh, leave. No, they got to pay him millions of dollars.
And that's like with any sport.
Yeah.
Like basketball, football, baseball. Everybody wants to fire everybody. And like with Georgia, like with Mark Richt, they fired him because, a lot of people say, oh, he didn't bring a national championship. He's got, 2 SEC titles?
Yeah.
He's won multiple bowl games, had multiple All-Americans. Mark Richt is not Nick Saban. Nick Saban is not Mark Richt. Les Miles is not whoever. But
Les Miles is not Gus Malzahn.
Yeah.
Les Miles is just a grass-eating fuck.
Yeah.
That too. He loves it. What is up with him in this grass?
It's whole wheat, as in he's trying to detox his system, basically, with all these
Why don't you
protein
just take those purple pills my dad takes for his gout? That'll clean you out in a quick.
Because that'll clean the whole room out in a quick.
Yeah.
But no, my point is I was just thinking, the whole time, the game had ended when I got off work, but, you're going to so-called fire the guy. He's got you to 2 national championships. He's won 1, lost 1. Sent multiple people to the NFL. You paid them all this money. And oh, by the way, next football season, they're going to have the #1 recruiting class. But you're going to fire the guy?
Yeah.
LSU got the #1 recruiting class, but you're going to fire him? Really?
And then you're going to try and say, ha-ha, fooled you.
Yeah. It's bullshit.
Let me ask you this, though. What if Auburn played the same game with Muskie? Well, if they said, oh, we're going to fire you, then turn around, no, we're not going to fire you.
It depends.
How would you react to that, though?
Who were they playing?
What do you mean?
Who were they playing?
No, I'm just saying, there's
if
talk.
they did the same game?
Yeah, if they're playing the same,
if they were playing the same life or death bullshit.
If they were going to fire Muschamp?
Yeah.
if
Now,
step up.
If he was the head coach, it'd be different. If he wasn't really producing like he wasn't at Florida, it'd be different. I would have been like, oh, okay. But if he was, the caliber of Les Miles, not saying he's not great, but I would have still felt the same way.
We're just going to say certain coaches can't cut it in the NFL. That's why you got to coach college. And if you can't coach college, that's why you're teaching history and coaching a high school.
I mean, look at Nick Saban. Yeah. Look at what he's done at Alabama.
I wouldn't say he couldn't cut it in the NFL. He was nowhere near as proficient in the NFL as he is at Alabama.
No, he found his strong suit in college. I mean, look at him. Alabama's become the dynasty again.
Yeah, and going back to Mark Richt, I was listening to The Herd with Colin Cowherd, and he was playing an old interview where a guy was literally crying. He called into a radio station, literally crying, saying they had to get rid of Mark Richt. But the radio host was like, who you going to replace him with?
Yeah.
Because, even though Mark Richt, even though he's got 2 national titles, 2 SEC titles, you'd be like, how many national championships you got?
Now, see, you're going to cry because they're going to fire him, but yet you're going to be cursing him out for bad coaching or whatever because he didn't bring home a championship.
Yeah, but, that was a few years back, but like I said, he's not Nick Saban. He's not Les Miles. He's not so-and-so. So what? He's still a good coach.
Have they announced the candidates for Georgia's head coach?
Yeah, they said Kirby Smart.
I don't know if that's a smart move for him. I'm not trying to make a pun there, but...
Yeah,
where is he coming from?
Alabama.
Alabama's defensive coordinator.
Ah.
So there goes another coordinator for Saban.
Well, I haven't said yet.
Yeah, well, he said he's going to coach the regular. He's going to coach throughout the season.
Yeah, that's just Kirby Smart. Where do you go from there? Do you take the head coach position? Go with something uncertain, or do you go to Alabama and something somewhat decent?
Yeah,
somewhat certain.
It all depends.
I don't know. It depends. If Saban's making millions and millions and millions of dollars, then his coaching staff has to get paid something they may not be getting paid as much as him, but at least they're getting paid. That's guaranteed money every week. They're getting paid.
Yeah, but see, Kirby Smart, this is his first ever coaching job. He's never been a head coach before.
See, I would stick it out a bit longer, and then if you're like, oh, I know,
yeah, well,
I'm used to it now, let me go.
Well, from what they're saying, it's certain he's going to leave after this season. Come next year, he's going to be Georgia's new coach.
Are they certain, or is Kirby Smart just playing a game?
I think it's certain from what the reports are saying.
Me, I would stick it out because, one of the top defenses in the country.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'd stick it out until, that doubt starts creeping in.
Yeah. Because, I mean, it's like every year Saban has a new coordinator, but they're still good, though.
Yeah.
And they say the same thing with Urban Meyer. Like, when he was at Florida, every year they had a new coordinator, but they were still good.
Yeah.
Plus, they had Tim Tebow. That's right, wrong. But anyway, the point being is, all you schools out there, y'all need to quit playing these games. Quit playing life or death with these people because they got families to feed, they got mortgages to pay. I mean, regardless of how much money you're paying, quit playing these games, man. If you're going to fire them, fire them.
Don't play games with people. Don't say, oh, we're going to fire him. No, we're not. We're going to fire him. No, we're not.
Yeah.
If you say you're going to fire somebody, kick their ass to the curb.
Yeah. But
make sure you got a backup.
Yeah. Make sure you got a backup, like Josh said. But that's the gist of this week's episode. I'm Rodimus Prime. That's the cameraman, MJ.
Remember, we put these out once a month.
Yeah, once a month. So.
Yeah. You said once a week.
I did?
You said this week's episode. So
oh, I'm sorry.
It's month.
I got a little ahead of myself. But enjoy. Anyway, that's Josh in the background. And we'll see you next time.
Adios.